What is up, guys? Jake here. Sit back, relax, and get ready to be bored. So, it may have been the intro, it may have been the name, or it may have even been the face, but you may have noticed that I am not Colin nor Mikey. So, I'm going to be joining them for some videos. We're going to be putting them out every week, and, well, I guess you're going to get used to seeing my face. And, like I said in the intro, prepare to be bored. So, Colin, in your video, you kind of asked 3 questions. The last one wasn't really a question, it was just kind of something you talked about. So the first one had to do with speed gaming. The second one had to do with what phone you should buy next, if you should switch away from an iPhone. And the third one was kind of almost about making collaborative videos or bringing people in. I'm going to kind of touch on all 3 and maybe elaborate a little bit more on some other ones. And then I'm just going to ramble a little bit too. So I guess the first one that I'll discuss is your speed running thing. Speed gaming, sorry, not running. Honestly, I've heard of it. I've never really heard of the modding or anything like that to do it. 14 minutes, that's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever beaten any game in like less than like probably at least a week. You know, I've played games and I've never done speed gaming or tried to get through it as fast as I possibly can, and I think that's just because when I play, I just enjoy the game, and I like to go, you know, really slow and methodically through it. I check every single nook and cranny and just kind of have a good time with it. I guess one example can be I recently just bought Dying Light. Dying Light is an awesome game, and you really have to go through every single building, every single body, every little chest, anything you find, and open it up and see what's in there, because you need to scrap together a bunch of stuff to make tools, med kits, anything like that, stuff to survive. And I love that. I love that you have to do that. I don't think that game could be a speed run at all, because it's impossible to do that. You have to literally collect everything. You start with nothing. It's pretty much a survival game. So for any of you who are wondering about Dying Light, or, you know, it's been out for quite a while now, I will say that. I came late to the show, I bought it. I got it from GameStop, so it was really cheap because it's been out for a while now. I love this game so much. You know, it's just like Dead Island. Dead Island came out a long time ago on the other systems, and I played that for a long time. And I loved it. I beat it, and I beat it again with my buddy, because you can do the co-op campaign mode, which is awesome. You can play offline or online on that one, and it's the exact same thing with this one, which is a feature I absolutely love. I mean, I was playing this the other night with my buddy, and we got through a few missions, and we just started screwing around. And I mean, you don't have to keep going with the missions. You can just play, and it's awesome because you're with your buddy, and it still goes towards your campaign. This one is basically Dead Island, just with a little bit of parkour in there, a little bit more than what you had in the last one. You're jumping on top of roofs a lot more and stuff like that, but I would definitely check this out if you get the chance. It's definitely worth it. Now, Colin, for your question number 2, which was your iPhone type thing. I have an iPhone, Pat has an iPhone, Chris has an iPhone, pretty much a lot of people we know have an iPhone, and then you have Cody and Mikey who don't have iPhones. And, you know, there's problems with every single phone. Obviously, there's problems with iPhones. You know that. I know that. I definitely know that now, since I had such an issue with the update. I am also going to be looking for a new phone in the next coming months, because I have a upgrade in November. And I'm starting to think that I might switch away from the iPhone, especially, you know, since I had to completely reset my phone after updating it, since that's a mistake on Apple's part. I did not back up my phone, you know, for a long time, so it was slightly my fault, but I shouldn't be having to completely reset my phone after updating it. That's definitely an issue on their part. I do love the ease of use on the iPhone. It's super user-friendly, and it's extremely easy to figure out how to use it, even if you've never used one in your life. I love how flawlessly, you know, the music integrates into it, but, you know, I don't use iTunes anymore. I use Spotify, which is a great source for music, if anybody's wondering. And to be honest, I can download that on any phone now. So, and any phone I can plug into my radio. That was another one of my big things. I don't really have any other Apple products anymore. I've got my computer. I don't have my iPad anymore. I use the computer. It's a 2-in-1 tablet. It works the same way, and I can use Microsoft stuff a lot easier. And it's got a keyboard and everything. So I switched away from my iPad there, and I guess my iPhone's the only thing I have left. I don't even know where my iPod is anymore. That disappeared somewhere. God knows where that went. If I could find it, it'd be great, but who knows? for me, you know, I'm going to be looking at a phone different than you. I'm kind of looking for something more rugged and, you know, maybe water resistant a little bit, because I do go out a lot, kayaking, camping, hiking, blah, 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 all that stuff, off-roading. So, I mean, I need something that can get a little mud, a little water, be dropped every now and then without, you know, shattering. And I'd prefer to do it without a, you know, $80 heavy-duty case that inhibits my, you know, way to hear people on the phone or them to hear me when I'm calling them, because I like to call people rather than text for the most part. So, you know, that's kind of weird. Nobody likes to do that anymore, but I would like to be able to hear them on the phone and them hear me. So it would be great. And I was looking at, you know, the Samsung Galaxy Active, Droid Turbo, I think was one of them. And there was some weird one from a brand I've never heard of that was pretty much like a military grade phone, but I don't think I need something that crazy. So, you know what? I'm kind of interested to hear Mikey's response as well, because maybe that'll help me decide my phone. And that'll bring us to your last question. Collaborative stuff. It wasn't really a question, it was kind of just a statement, but I kind of figured I'd touch on it too. I wouldn't be here if we didn't have a collaborative thing. I mean, we talked about it, and I did one with Michael, and, you know, that brought me here. I'm going to start making videos with you guys, and it wouldn't hurt to see new faces. So, hey, why not? Might bring a new element to the whole video thing. Maybe we can get a whole bunch of people. That'd be kind of crazy, but why not? Get a bunch of different viewpoints, all kinds of questions, and it can keep this page going for a long, long time. So why not? I mean, if you can get people to do videos with you, I say sure, do it. And now, folks, that will bring me to my question and the end of my video. I apologize if this is a little long. I was trying to touch on all those questions, which isn't necessary, but I kind of enjoyed the topics of all of them, so why not? How do you guys feel about newer games and their campaign modes? It frustrates me a lot that almost every game that's coming out now requires you to be connected to their servers to play the game at all. I mean, The Crew did it, Destiny does it, there's a few other that I've played lately that done it, and it frustrates me, because if my internet goes down or something, I can't play that game at all. And it's just like, cool, well, I guess I'll wait until everything's fixed, or if your servers have issues, I can't play either. So I'm a fan of regular campaigns, offline campaigns, or even, as I stated earlier, the cooperative online campaigns for Dying Light, because that one I can play offline without a friend, or I can go online and play again. So, you know, I have my pick. That's the best of both worlds. I buy games for the campaign most of the time. I'm sick of this, you know, stereotype and the new, you know, bar setting thing of online multiplayer fighting and all that stuff. You know, Call of Duty kind of ruined the gaming industry almost in a way by making that. So every single game tries to focus around their online multiplayer play, which, hey, that's great, I get to play with my friends, but you stop focusing so much on the campaign mode, and, you know, you leave a lot to be desired. So yeah, what's your thoughts on games making their multiplayer online stuff basically more important than campaigns? Would you like to see more campaign-based games come out and less online multiplayer stuff, you know, get some more of the story? Let me know what you think about the video. I had some music in there just to try and get a little bit of a background type thing going on. Let me know what you thought about that, if it was too overpowering or something like that. Yeah. I'll see you guys next video.